It was mid-morning around 8:30, 8:45. It's just a routine day. I was up in the office just finishing up some paperwork I was doing, and over our dispatch with the Des Moines airport, we had an alert tone. An alert tone tells us there's an emergency that's in progress, whether it be an airplane that needs assistance or a medical emergency. And we got the alert tone advising us that a gentleman had fallen in the restroom and was unconscious.
At that time, I was working the front curb, just enforcing the traffic regulations out there, and heard Officer Gamboa said he was en route from the office, and it took me a couple minutes to circle back around, and as soon as I parked at the curb, I ran into the restroom to assist.
Upon crossing the runway, we were updated with CPR in progress and PD was on scene.
I ran down the steps, grabbed the AED, went into the men's restroom, and that's where I seen Mr. Weiss on the floor needing assistance.
He was completely unconscious. He did have vaginal breathing, very, very deep, random gasp for air. It didn't look good right off the bat, and you could tell he was having a coronary event. After the AED was put on, it advised not to shock him, but advised to start CPR, so that's exactly what we proceeded to do. Officer Gamboa was doing compressions. I remember telling him, hey, if you get tired, because I think he'd done at least 3 rounds of the 30 compressions. I was ready to give a breath with the mask, and Vic kept going on the compressions, and then the airport fire arrived, so we just kind of pulled back and let them do what they do.
So we started assessing breathing. We got the patches on him, and I was checking for a pulse, and I thought I felt something, and so I asked someone else to jump in there and give it a second check as they got the airway stuff together, got it out, and was getting it on him, and about that time he really started picking up, and you could feel the pulse, and his breathing slowly started coming back.
The gentleman came back. His color came back. He was able to take his own breathing.
He was transferred to Des Moines. We assisted them once we turned him over to him. They got him on the cot, and he was looking around and talking at the time. And so in just a matter of a few minutes, he went from dead to he was coming back.
Both of these departments, the police department and the aircraft rescue fire department, are a vital part of the airport team. They functioned as a team, and they saved a man's life.
Whether you're a junior high kid who wants to be a lifeguard or be a babysitter, or if you're a new parent and you have kids, it doesn't take that long to learn CPR. It doesn't take that long to learn how to use an AED machine.
The most important part of the job was early recognition and early CPR. The law enforcement had the biggest hand of anybody in saving this man's life.
I'm sure none of them considered themselves heroes. They will tell you, I'm sure, they were just doing their job. I was just very proud of the way they responded and the way they interacted together. They did a great job.
I'm glad that we were there, that we had the skill. It saved a life that day.